If you're depressed, why don't you just be happy? Fixes it. If you're poor, why don't you just go to the bank? Everybody, welcome to Keemstar Logic. And welcome everyone to the very first installment of Lmao. Let me ask, okay? Roll the intro. Wait. I gotta send a tweet first. And send. Lmao, the show where we ask the questions everyone's thinking. So let's start this conversation. Does Keemstar have a point about depression? Whoa, guys, calm down. Let me just ask the question.
We don't believe in depression in this household. We believe if you're sad, work harder.
If you claim that you have mental health issues, people automatically support you. They automatically feel bad for you. They automatically give you attention. Do you get it? That a lot of this is bullshit. That depression and mental health issues is the biggest shield in the fucking world.
Obviously, this should go without saying, but there are real cases of chronic depression. All right, I get that. And obviously, this should also go without saying, but Keemstar is a garbage human being.
Garbage.
The thing that I've noticed in my few years on the internet is that people like to display the fact that they're depressed. People just trying to have a conversation and then the wacko Tumblr person comes rolling in like,
I have depression. Wait, did you hear me? I have depression. Give me your attention. And if you don't, I may just kill myself.
That's obviously comedic, but like, that's how it really appears sometimes. Again, obviously there are real cases of depression, okay? I'm gonna sound like a broken record by the end of this. If you kind of haven't noticed by now, people who flaunt their depression like this actually really hurts people who do have depression. So let's go ahead and define depression, shall we? Depression, noun, feelings of severe despondency and dejection. Hold on, I gotta look up those two words. Now that definitely looks like, to me, a desperate need for attention. The beautiful thing about social media is that it has the amazing ability to greatly increase one's confidence in themselves. Like, if you guys were to go ahead and like and subscribe and comment on this video, you would greatly increase my confidence in myself as a video creator. And social media has the great ability to drastically destroy someone's confidence in themselves. So like, if you were going to, when you're completely lacking in self-confidence, when confronted with a situation that you're feeling kind of weak in, you'll generally get fairly anxious. And someone who's lacking self-confidence will generally try to validate or revalidate themselves in areas they do feel they're strong in. Our brains do not like feeling a lack of self-confidence. So have we kind of just confused a lack of self-confidence and depression together? I mean, there are some similarities to depression and a lack of self-confidence. I mean, you're in a sad state for both, but the key difference with depression is generally a person with depression will kind of feel like they're a burden to their loved ones or to society as a whole, whereas with a lack of self-confidence, they're generally trying to get someone to validate themselves and their ability to do whatever, so they have confidence in what they're doing. Quick side note, I do think that if someone stays in a state of a lack of self-confidence, they will probably start to develop depression over time. But the fact remains, they're not the same. So does Keemstar have a point when it comes to depression? Are people just looking for attention? Well, yes, but no. See, it appears that Keemstar likes to lump everyone into the same boat And there's generally a lot of people in there that don't belong in the depression boat. Like, yeah, I get it. You're 10, and you think you're depressed. It's like, maybe, but not likely. Social media is a crazy technology that we've only recently enabled and haven't really fully understood the full capability and power that comes with it. So we can't really ever know if the creator who's been capitalizing on his depression for years is actually depressed or just playing the long con. But the fact remains that as long as we continue to give it attention, it will exist. Now, for my favorite part of this episode, in true drama alert fashion, here we go. Welcome, Drama Alert Nation. This is Jon. Live with the news. Can you believe it? Keemstar himself is depressed. I know, the guy who's been saying, just be happy, is now depressed. Wow, he is so weak. I have to yell constantly to keep the young brain stimulated long enough to get to the juicy parts of this. Oh man. I've spent all my research time really diving into this one because I really pride myself on being right and being correct with the facts. So I can definitely say without a shadow of a doubt, Keemstar is depressed. I've reached out to him so that way he can come in onto the show and prove himself innocent. Because with a claim like that, why would you want someone thinking that you're depressed? But he declined, so I guess he's depressed. All right, you 14-year-olds who haven't developed the part of their brain where they think about someone other than themselves. We're moving on. Wow. I'm not saying to go on social media and threaten Keemstar or anything, but here's his address, social, birth date, boyfriend's number. Thank you guys for watching this first episode of Lmao. Definitely not inspired or thought up of from someone else's show. Totally original. No doubt about it. But hope you guys do like this episode and this show. I want to continue making more of these. I kind of like the concept. But if you like the concept, tell me down below. If there's something you don't like about it, tell me down below. Let's go ahead and do that. You know, do all the things that YouTubers tell you to do, like and subscribe. Hit me up on the comments. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. I don't know what to say. If we vibing, you best be subscribing.